Class 5th, Subject English, Topic Bird Bath. Now, before we start with the poem, I want you to have a look at these pictures. What do you see in these pictures? Yes, there are different types of birds. Now, students, if you have noticed that nowadays we are not able to see different types of birds. Now, what can be the reason behind this? Yes, that is because of our environment and the climatic changes which occur. We are polluting our environment. Birds are beautiful creatures, but they are facing many problems in this world, such as climate change. That is, there is a drastic change in the climate where the temperature in the winter and the summer increases. Deforestation, that is, cutting down of trees and destroying the forests. Loss of habitat, that is, we destroy the birds' habitats by cutting down the trees and constructing houses or buildings in that area. Climate change is the major problem for birds. So, this is the main reason, and because of all this reason, the birds ratio has decreased and we are not able to see different types of birds in our surroundings. Birds has shown that climate change affects birds both ways, directly and indirectly. The distribution of birds are closely associated with both winter and summer temperatures, and increased temperatures due to climate change may directly affect birds. So, similar to this, we are going to learn a poem, Bird Bath, by Evelyn Stein. This is a picture of Evelyn Stein. She was born on 12th October 1863 and died on 11th December 1923. She was an American poet and writer who is especially well known for her children's writings. Bird Bath. In our garden we have made such a pretty little pool, lined with pebbles neatly laid, filled with water clean and cool. When the sun shines warm and high, robins clutter round its brink. Never one comes flying by, but will flutter down to drink. Then they splash and splash and splash, spattering little showers bright, all round till off they flash, singing sweetly their delight. By Evelyn Stein. In our garden we have made such a pretty little pool, lined means present in large numbers along the edges or sides of something, with pebbles means small, smooth, stones found on beaches or at the bottom of rivers, neatly laid, filled with water, clean and cool. So, students, in the first stanza, the poet is describing that she has made a garden, and in her garden, she has also made a small pool of clean and cool water for the birds. She has also decorated it with pebbles and arranged them neatly. When the sun shines warm and high, robins cluster. Cluster means to form a small close group round its brink. Brink means edge. Never one comes flying by, but will flutter down to drink. So, students, in the second stanza, the poet is telling us that when it's very hot and the sun is high up in the sky, then all group of birds, that is robins, come together and drink the water, and all these robins come down and settle and start drinking the water. They love the pool so much that no bird will pass it without coming down near the pool. The birds fly down, moving their wings very fast to reach the pool and to enjoy drinking the cool water. Then they splash and splash and splash, spattering. Spattering means scattering in small drops. Little showers bright all around till of the flash. Flash means go quickly, singing sweetly their delight. So, students, in the third stanza, the poet is saying that the birds play and enjoy themselves in the cool water and splash and scatter the drops of water around, and they express their joy and happiness, and they take off and fly away singing sweetly. Let us take a quick recap and see the summary of the poem. The poet Evelyn Stein describes that we have made a pretty little pool in our garden. The pool is lined with neatly laid pebbles and filled with clean and cool water. When the sun rises high and shines warmly, the robins gather round the edge of the pool. Every single robin that comes by flies down gently towards the pool to drink its water. The robins splash about in the water, spraying the air all around with showers of bright droplets of water. Then they fly off quickly, singing happily. So, in this poem, the poet Evelyn Stein is describing what the birds do in her little garden pool. In a garden, she has made a pretty little pool, and the pool has a beautiful border of stones, that is, pebbles, and which was neatly arranged. The pool was filled with clean and cool water. When the sun was shining and the atmosphere was really warm with high temperature, a group of robins came and sat down at the edge of the pool. You can never see a single robin. They are always in cluster, which means group of birds, and they all fly down to drink the water. So the robins started to splash the water on each other, and they scattered with showers of bright droplets of water, and then they finally flew off quickly, singing sweetly and happily. New words and meanings learned from the poem. First one is lined, means present in large numbers along the edges or sides of something. Second one is pebbles, means small, smooth stones found on beaches or at the bottom of rivers. Third one is cluster, means to form a small close group. The fourth one is brink, means edge. The fifth one is spattering, means scattering in small drops. The sixth one is flash, means go quickly. So these are the meanings we have learned in the poem. Write down the rhyming words in each stanza. Stanza 1, stanza 2, stanza 3. So students, there are 3 stanzas, and from each stanza you have to pick out one rhyming word and write it down. You can refer your textbook and find out the rhyming words from the textbook. Guess the meaning of the following words from the poem. First one is cluster, second one is brink, third one is flash. So students, you have to find out the meaning of all the 3 words and you have to write it down. Write the antonyms of the opposites. First one is bright, second one is high, and the third one is cool. So students, you have to write the opposites of these 3 words. Answer the following questions. The first one is, who is the poet? So students, who has written this poem? What is the poet's name? You have to write down. The second one is, what is made in the garden? So students, what is made up in the garden? You have to answer. The third one is, what do the robins do? So students, what do the robins do round the edge of the pool? You have to answer. Rewrite the following lines in your own words. First one is, never one comes flying by, but will flutter down to drink. The second one is, till off they flash, singing sweetly their delight. So students, the lines are given from the poem, so you have to rewrite the lines in your own words. It's a personal response question, so you have to rewrite the lines using your own words. Activity: write what you can do to welcome birds in your surroundings. So students, you have to write few lines on how you will welcome birds in your surrounding and what will you do so that they can come in your surroundings. Thank you.